Hello YouTube! Welcome to my Game Awards, where I pick out the best game I played this year and the worst game I played this year, and a few other things. This year to be best and worst game on each platform, plus an overall worst and best game. But first, let's go over all the candidates. The full 67 games I played this year. So, starting off, Crisis Core, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Goat Simulator 3, Nintendo Land, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the PS5, Splatoon 3, Sonic Frontiers, Bayonetta 3, Gotham Knights, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Sonic Heroes, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, Splatoon 2, Splatoon 1, Lego Brawls, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection, Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed, excuse me, Pac-Man World Repack, Saints Row on the PS5, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Multiverses, Mafia Definitive Edition, Payday 2, Shenmue 3, Alan Wake Remastered, Sonic Origins, Sonic Generations, Mario Strikers Battle League, Deadpool, Pikmin 1, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Wii Music, Nintendo Switch Sports, Lego Star Wars 1, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise or Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins, Chocobo GP, The Simpsons Hit and Run, Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 2, Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 4, Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, Gran Turismo 5, Gran Turismo 6, Gran Turismo Sport, Gran Turismo 7, King of Fighters 15, Young Justice Legacy, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Superman 64, Sonic Lost Worlds, The Surge, Simpsons Game, and Wii Sports. That is all 67 games we played this year. So, how is this going to work? I'll tell you the worst games first. And we got PS3, PS3, which includes PS1 and PS2 titles we may have played on the PS3. Xbox 360 includes Xbox original games that we played on the Xbox 360. Because we didn't do any Xbox games this year except for one, we're not including that this year. As an Xbox One and Series X. We got Switch games, we got the PS5 game, we got a Wii U game, and we got the Overall. Overall does not have to be one of the games that are chosen, because that includes the games like if you played one Xbox One game, or we played a GameCube game or an N64 game, or whatever console did we play this year. You know, yeah. So, for the worst game, PS3, Young Justice Legacy. That game was absolutely hard in that section where you're in the snow and you had to fight through that little base area. Xbox 360, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Because the game is glitchy, it's mainly the fault of Microsoft on fixing the backwards compatibility, but it's playable on there. It's just you wouldn't want to play it because the cutscenes are slow and gameplay is a bit wonky. On the Xbox 360. Now, for the Switch, Mario Strikers Battle League. Mario Strikers Battle League. It's the worst Switch game I played this year. Because I don't like football or soccer. And secondly, it's a Mario sports game. You get it, you play it for a little bit, and then you get bored and tired and don't want to play it anymore. Now we're going to do PS5 titles. PS5 includes PS4 titles that we played on PS5 as well. So, for PS5 this year, Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7. Because if you look at it, when the reviewers reviewed it, when the companies reviewed it, they had more payout from races and all that. And then when it went to retail for consumers to play, they changed the payouts for each of the races, so you had to grind, and to promote microtransactions. So microtransactions and the payouts were cut. So you had to grind a lot more what the reviewers had to do. And the microtransactions went in the game when the reviewers reviewed the game. So there were some shady practices done when it went to the home release. And for Wii U, Wii Sports. Out of all the games I played on the Wii U, I have a lot of nostalgia. Wii U this year, I have a lot of nostalgia for, and it was very hard to choose the worst game for the Wii U. It was very hard to choose it, but I picked Wii Sports. Now, overall for the year, what was the worst game overall that I played this year? Superman 64. Yes, because the controls are absolute crap in Superman 64. Superman 64 is crap in every way. Can't get past the first level because the flying controls are absolutely atrocious. Now, overall bad new game for the year, which would be, there's only 2 games here. Out of Mario Strikers Battle League or Gran Turismo 7, I'll pick Gran Turismo 7. For the fact that it was deceptive to the reviewers. Now, for the best games. Same categories as last time for the worst games. So, PS3, Deadpool. Best Well, actually, it's the most humorous game I played this year so far. This year. And it's one of the better games I played this year so far. One of the better games I played this year. On the PS3. Xbox 360. Xbox. Sonic 06. Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Yes, the physics are bad in the game, but I had so much enjoyment playing that game because I finally finished it. I finally finished Sonic 06 and I don't need to touch it ever again. I finally finished Sonic 06 and I never have to touch the game again. That's how good Sonic 06 is. I had so much fun playing it. On the Switch, this was a tough one again, but I picked Pokemon Scarlet. PS5 or PS4 game. Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. That was a very hard one as well. I didn't want to pick Crisis Core. I like Crisis Core a lot, but I didn't want to pick Crisis Core because that felt like the only reason I liked it was because I like Final Fantasy. But Crisis Core was fun. But I picked Strangers of Paradise because it's a Final Fantasy game based on Final Fantasy 1. Based on Final Fantasy 1, but in a whole new aspect. In a whole new aspect. And it was perfect. The game was perfect. In more ways than one. On the Wii U, this was kind of not a difficult choice, but also still a difficult choice because all the Wii U games I played this year had so much nostalgia for me. But Splatoon 1. Splatoon 1 is the game. It's the best game on the Wii U that I played this year. And I was also surprised that Splatoon 1 was still receiving. There were still people playing Splatoon 1 on the Wii U. After all these years, since 2015, so 7 years, they still had online matches in Splatoon 1. What? That surprised me, and I actually enjoyed playing Splatoon 1 this year. While getting ready for Splatoon 3. And the overall game for the year. Best game for the year. Drum roll. Sonic 06. Hooray! Basically because I had so much enjoyment playing Sonic 06 and finally finishing it, that Sonic 06 holds that bit more into it. That bit more into the game. For me. To make the best game of the year. Now, the best new game of the year. We've got two of them. Pokemon Scarlet or Strangers of Paradise. What game did I pick? Drum roll. Pokemon Scarlet. Because I spent 91 hours in the game since its launch. I spent 91 hours in the game since in 14 days, as it says on my Nintendo Rewind or Recap or Rewrap or whatever. That tells me that I absolutely enjoyed the game for the year. Absolutely enjoyed playing Pokemon Scarlet. And yes, it's the first Pokemon game where I've caught every single Pokemon in the Pokédex. First Pokemon game where I collected every single Pokemon in the Pokédex. So that tells you something, that it was one of the best Pokemon games since in a while. For a while. And one of the best games for the year. Because who puts 91 hours in 14 days in one game? In one game! So there you go. Pokemon Scarlet won Best New Game of the Year. Sonic 06 won the Best Game of the Year. Overall, Worst Game of the Year was Superman 64. And the Worst New Game, Gran Turismo 7. Okay everyone, it's been a fun year playing video games. We've got a few more videos this year where I look back at the year and look to the future. And then at the end of the year, and then a channel update. And then for New Year's Eve, we've got a New Year's Eve stream where we're playing something. We're playing something. I don't know yet. Okay everyone, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!